What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Tommy, and you're back for another episode of Red Cup Therapy, a place where we keep it real, honest, and as transparent as possible. Thank you for tuning in for this week's Red Cup Therapy. So, we're going to get things started. So, you know how we do here at Red Cup Therapy. We always do our cups first. So, get your red cup, right? So, today's Red Cup, we're going to have some wine. I love wine. Chardonnay, of course. Chardonnay is my favorite wine. Today, I just really wanted to just kick back with you guys and just really be real chill, mellow type of day vibe going on today. So that's what we're going to do today, y'all. So, cheers to you. Yes. So, let me give a little background to today's topic before we get into it. Last week, I watched a movie on Netflix. It is called American Son, starring Kerry Washington. So if you guys haven't seen that, I do suggest or recommend you guys checking it out. I think it's a really good movie, especially if you have black male teenagers, because they're definitely going to be the focus of today's topic. To definitely watch that movie with them. And afterwards, if they have any questions or any concerns or whatnot after the movie, definitely, talk about the movie and see how they feel and answer any questions they may have. So today's topic is going to be the talk. And when I say the talk, I'm not referring to the birds and the bees. Yes, that is a talk that we should definitely have with our males, which would be another topic at another time, but today's topic is going to be the talk for survival, and when it comes to dealing with authority, with the police, how to conduct themselves far as dealing with the police and being around them. It's very important that in today's society that we teach our black males how to act when they are around the police and when the police are around them. As we all know and as we all see in social media, on television, on the news, senseless killings of our black males daily by police officers. Unarmed black males being shot and killed at home, in their cars, walking down the street. We've all seen it, and it's time for it to stop. So how do we prevent that from happening? I know me growing up, that's one thing that we never really had to talk about or worry about, because a lot of that really wasn't happening back in the day. Not that I'm old, but a lot of that just wasn't happening back in the day as it is now. So it's so important that we have that talk. So what age do we start to talk about it? So I asked people, that question, just to get a feel of the age that people think you should start having that talk. And it went from birth to like the age of 8 and moving up to your preteen. So I need you guys to drop in the comments below, especially if you have if you had the talk already or you're thinking of having it. Drop in the comments, let us know exactly your views and what you think as far as the age to have that talk. So living in today's society as a black male, let's just be real and be very clear and very honest, because that's what we do here. As a black male, you are looked at as automatically guilty. Let's just be honest. You are a thug. You are up to no good. You are guilty until proven otherwise, and untrustworthy, and you are the aggressor. Period. That's how society portray us as black men. They don't portray us as being the strong warriors that I know that we are, and the kings and the prince that we are. They don't portray that. That's how society just don't portray us like that. So the honesty of that, we need to let our black males know, especially when they reach the preteens, like, hey, this is how you're looked at. Period. We're just gonna be honest and just be real with you. So we can't give the police officers a reason for harassing us, even though they may harass us. So understanding your position when it comes to dealing with the law enforcement, knowing how to survive and how to play the game is very, very important. We have to teach our black males that we don't want to give the police a reason to harass us, whatever that may be. We don't want to be causing too much attention to ourselves, and then they come bother us, and then we want to get upset and be mad at them. That's a no. We don't want to do that. I feel that rewinding back, going to the age of being from birth to maybe 3, 5, 4 years old, I feel that we should teach our black males and just children, period, to respect authority. Not all officers are bad. We have some good cops out there who are all about community and bringing things together and knowing their community or whatnot and really abiding by the oath that they took to protect and serve. So we need to teach our young kids at that age, to not fear the police officers, because we shouldn't fear them. They're part of our community. They're there to protect us and to serve, Somehow the lines get crossed at some point and we forget that. So I think at that age, we definitely should teach our kids, that. So that's the foundation. If we teach them that, then as they get older, hopefully that respect for the cops or whatnot will be in place. So therefore we won't even bring that type of attention to even cause them to harass us. Now, I will say this, that is no bulletproof vest on that far as being harassed. Like, you can still do all of that and you can still wind up getting harassed by the police officers, right? Because you do have some bad cops out there. Let's just be honest. We do have them. Some of them who take their personal beliefs and hatreds they may have towards groups or whatnot, and they bring it to the job, and they can care less about the oath. Their only concern is getting another black, off the street. We need to teach. If we have that foundation, hopefully we can prevent the cops from even harassing us. I'm trying to go back to what I was thinking. But there's no bulletproof vest on harassment. So we can do all of that and we can still get harassed. So let's say we still getting bothered, we still getting harassed or whatnot. Playing that game, knowing survival, being quiet. We don't have to mouth off. We should teach our black males, like, you don't have to go to 10, when you're getting harassed, when you're getting pulled over. If the officer is doing a job, whether they're doing something right or wrong, they pull you over and they ask for license registration, cool, here you go. That's it. If you're not in the wrong and you're not in the wrong, just hand it over. Just give it to them. And that's it. So, we're not going to just blame it all on cops. We got to look at both sides here, folks. We got to be real here. Just like there's some bad cops, there's some of us who aren't altogether legit. Some of us are riding around with felonies. Some of us are, selling drugs or whatnot as, black males. So we're not all in the innocent here. So we have to be real. If you have felonies and warrants out for your arrest and the cops just stopped you and pulled you over and they harassing you or whatnot, and you have all of this going on in your life, you have to face the reality yourself and say, you know what, I just got busted. Take me. There's no need to fight. There shouldn't be no confrontation. It never should get to that point. And I think as parents, we need to teach our young black males it never should get to that point. We don't need to go into confrontation. Like, we shouldn't have to do that when it comes to dealing with police officers. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything until you have your attorney present with you. Especially if you know you're in the right. And that's another thing, is knowing your rights. Very important to know them, but you have to know when to play them. Most importantly, you just have to know when to play your rights, when to do it. Don't forget how society looks at you. That view is just not going to change. It's been that way for years. It's been that way. How society sees us, regardless of how much money you make, your education, how much education you may have, where you live. It doesn't matter. This is just how society see you, and we need to teach our black males that and give them that reality. Parents imposing their insecurities on their children and not really understanding the reality and giving them that. It's important that as parents, we teach our children, our black males most importantly, that we teach them, yes, their rights. They definitely should know that. But we definitely need to teach them how to conduct themselves when it comes to dealing with the police, regardless of our own personal issues we may have dealt with in our past with dealing with the police. It's important that we push your rights, black rights, whatnot, on our children. It's important that we tell them that, but we also need to let them know to respect authority. And I want you to go out and I want you to come home safe. That's what we want. So, yeah. So that's the talk. That's a little bit of the talk. It's so much more we can probably talk about and go on with. But I need you guys to leave in the comments the talk. Like, what are some things I didn't mention that could be a part of the talk? We need to have this talk, you guys. We need to be real with our young ones out there, because they're killing us left and right and not feeling sorry about it. And so we need it to stop, which goes into today's hashtag. I need you guys to hashtag the talk. Flood your social media outlets with it. If anybody stop you and ask you, what does the talk mean? Basically, it means having that talk with our young black males, letting them know how to play the game. It's about survival and being honest with them with the reality of how America sees them. It's very important, you guys. These killings are happening left and right, and it's only a matter of time before it becomes a matter of too close to home. So, yeah, we need to have that talk, people. We need to, black males, we need to step up and we need to start mentoring our young black males and letting them know, like, hey, we don't have to go down that path. It's a better way of living, and we don't have to necessarily be harassed. So, yeah, so I want you guys to definitely watch the movie if you have not checked it out. Definitely check it out. I think it's a good watch. And start having that talk. Start having those talks with our children. They are our future. So we need to start having a talk with them. So if you like today's episode, or Rare Cup Therapy itself, I need you to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. I need you to like this video, and I need you to share it if you took anything away from it. I'm praying for you, for everybody, but I'm definitely praying for our black males out there. Just for you guys to just be safe out there. Holiday time is coming. The police are going to be out. So you guys, please be careful. I love you guys for watching. Thank you very much. And I will check you guys out later. Peace.